Dean? Yeah, yeah. Where's Dina?
I don't know.
This is cool.
Is this thing on?
That's a that's a constant one. Ready when you are. Yeah. Nah, fuck that guy. He's doing something special. Hey man, Victoria, they always leave me at the press conferences alone, but I'm getting used to it. You know, they're both Dean's super shy, Vicky's super shy. Whatever. I don't got a filter, I guess. So
We'll start off easy. Your overall feeling, vibe of this night. I mean, what stands out to you? How do you feel?
best fucking card we've ever thrown on. Me, Dan, and Vicky were talking about it. Just the atmosphere before it was like 6:30. The place was already starting to get packed. We just had a good feeling the night was gonna start strong and finish even stronger. Shout out to the Pensacola boys, Dean too, and everybody that helped make this event together. Victoria Gonzalez, Edward, Ed, and everybody involved to make this event. You know, because I'm just one person speaking here, but there's a lot of people that go behind to make an event of this caliber happen. So just fucking in a great space right now. The fights couldn't have gone any better. I couldn't have pictured any better. The co-main event was insane, and then all of a sudden it just ended. And the same thing with the main event. It feels like the momentum was on Allen, and all of a sudden it just ended as well. And it's what MMA is, but more so MMA bare knuckle. It's unpredictable. One shot, and anybody get that one shot, and it's all it takes, and it's game over.
As the night kept going on, it just got louder and louder, and the crowd just got more and more invested. Do you feel like you're really feeling the love from Orlando these
Oh
days?
yeah.
And do you see yourself coming back to the
Or,
East Side?
Orlando be a constant thing where we'll come here every year. This is our either third or fourth event here. We've done gloved MMA I think twice here, and this is our first or second ungloved one, and we just love it in Orlando. The one thing that makes it amazing in Orlando is the fighters are not the fighters, the crowds, the fan are very, very educated. You see a takedown and they advance to a good position, they all start cheering or they'll say something. A good shot lands, and it's the same thing, you know. So Orlando's not just like a fight town, but it's an educated fight town. So we love to come out here.
In a perfect world, who is getting Junior next?
I would have to talk to the big man that I just seen walking in, Dean Tool. Dean Tool, come bless us with your presence. There's a lot of personal questions asking about you.
Well, you're doing such a great
Oh,
job.
Victoria too decided to make it. No way. No way. They didn't leave me up here by myself. No way. The guy with learning disabilities up here by himself. I almost got canceled like 24 hours ago, and yet they still leave me by myself. Chase, let's go, man.
I'll
We got
end,
one
with
of
it.
the-
I'll end with an easy one here. What was your absolute favorite moment?
Oh,
from
I don't think it
tonight?
was an easy win, man. He had a brawl till they got done. It was a fight, man. You guys are throwing it. I mean, obviously Chase has his own thoughts about it, but I thought it was a hell of a fight. And then all of a sudden the momentum just switched. Boom.
Yeah, I would have definitely liked to have been a little bit more graceful of a fight for me. You know what I'm saying? And normally I'm the one that's established in the jab. Alex did a really good job finding his range early on. And I should have went to my defense and just kind of got in a groove and found a flow a little bit more instead of having a pissing contest with him, trying to, you know what I mean, go punch for punch. So I got tired of playing the pity patter game, and I bit down on my mouthpiece and let him have that nice little hook.
Great shot.
I showed him a little bit of mercy. I was waiting on the ref to step in after I dropped him, and he didn't. So I made sure whenever I hit him, it was on the forehead or something like that. Because in all honesty, like if that would have been anybody else, I don't know if they'd be with us anymore. I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Some good shots.
Chase, Junior, got the win over your teammate tonight. How much would you like to avenge that and maybe go get the title off of him?
I would. I mean, yeah. I would love to. I would love to do that. Junior was somebody that before I even got into the UFC, man, he was like somebody I idolized. He was athletic, young, fast, heavyweight, likes to, throw hands, not much of a grappler, And so it's like, man, if I ever get in the UFC, if I ever become a fighter, that's, you know what I mean? That's who I want to be like, you know, and I showed him earlier this week. I took a picture with him after my first UFC win, UFC 211. You was on that card too in Dallas. That was a hell of a card.
Okay,
Yeah. In Dallas, yeah. You was fought
Damian Maya.
Damian Maya. Yep. And I got fight of the night that night, and I took a picture with Junior and I showed it to him this week. I was like, "You remember this?" He's like, "I don't even know who the fuck you are." And I didn't say that, but he's like, "Oh yeah." But you know what? And I know he's calling out Roy and everything like that, but it's the dawn of a new era. This is a new sport. It's time for, you know, the young blood come in and set the tone. And I've been telling people this on sides. I feel like I'm gonna be the face of this organization. And I really do. And belt, no belt, it don't matter. This is what I was made for. And you look at my bare knuckle background. Nobody wants to say anything or talk about it because they removed it from the fucking the media. They took the videos down, but I ran through BKFC's heavyweight champ on 2 weeks' notice. I ran through him. Most of y'all probably don't even know that I was a heavyweight champ at BKFC, and then I come in here and doing it. So like, I'm made for this shit, and it's the dawn of a new era, man. And these old cats, you know, they're helping bring eyes to this organization because of the background that they have, you know. But you know, it's out with the old and in with the new. You know what I mean? It's just time. It's time, and it's my time, and I put in the fucking work, man. And I want a title shot, man. I want to be known as the best bare knuckle fighter in the world. And if you look at the history, where I come from, Biloxi, Mississippi, that is the birthplace of fighting in America. That is where the first bare knuckle fight was ever held, you know, 130-something years ago, wherever it was. And I think it's kind of cool that I have the opportunity to bring that back to the culture. And I think it's, you know, really cool, too, that, you know, we had 2 guys tonight from Mississippi fighting 2 guys from Florida. You know, Florida took bare knuckle fighting and brought it to the streets, you know, with guys like this and Kimbo and everything. So there's a cool little backstory to that. And yeah, man, I just I want a fucking belt. I want another belt. I want another bare knuckle belt. It's so simple. And I don't know how else I got to beat up to get it.
No, it's gonna happen, man. We said the first thing we said is a performance like that would mean a lot. Could catapult, skip people, all types of stuff, you know. So now to make it official, I got to talk to this young lady over here in Dean Tool somewhere, and we're gonna figure this out, man.
Yeah, man. It's just like, oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Great fucking fight, man. We're gonna add a little something to that check, man.
All right, thank you, brother.
Thank you, Chase.
Thank you.
We were talking at the press conference or at the weigh-ins yesterday, and you know we were predicting all finishes. We had one fight that didn't finish. So overall, what do you grade this card tonight?
Best card we put on by far. The action, the well-rounded action. It was competitive a lot of the fights until the shift came and somebody got bloodied up or knocked out. You know, I just love the best card we've put together ever. You know, I'm the happiest I've ever been with this card, man. From top to finish, the co-main event, the main event, were just fucking amazing, man. Loved it.
Do you have a favorite moment of the night tonight?
I'm gonna say the main event, obviously, because we you know mapped that out so long ago. Alan Belcher versus Roy Nelson, Junior Dos Santos versus Fabricio Werdum, and just let these guys meet somewhere in the top, and we couldn't have pictured out any better with the action that they both delivered. Since the moment they got in there, they were both throwing heat. Alan was right in his face, walking him down, chopping his kick, landing jabs, landing right hands, and several other things that hurt JDS. We saw how bad his nose was. You know, it was a hell of a fucking fight, and then all of a sudden, boom! You know, it was amazing. And there's a champ right there.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. How are you, sir?
Sorry, man, I just squeezed your hand, brother. My bad.
So,
yes, sir.
Junior, you are the new Gamebred Bareknuckle MMA heavyweight champion of the world. Another world championship on your resume now. How cool was it to hear the crowd chanting your name tonight? They were chanting Junior, Junior. It was almost like you were at home.
Yeah, 100%. I'm home. I'm home 100%. You know, this whole thing here. Thank you for George because you know, a long time ago he said, you know, one day you're gonna fight for me. Long time ago. One day will fight for me. Here I am, you know, fighting for him, and all these things happen. And it's kind of a new beginning for me, you know, not because of the other guys. You know, there are other guys, like we see Alan Belcher doing tonight. He did great. But I've been learning how to do with myself, you know, with my mentality and how to approach to things. Thank you to my team. Thank you to my friend Rodo, who talks a lot with me. My wife, my amazing wife, you know, who supports me all the time and is always there for me, you know. The most important thing of my life is her. And, man, what a privilege. What a blessed guy I am.
Yeah, and I know we don't matchmake. I know Jorge's got to talk with Dean and Victoria and everything. But Chase Sherman was just in here. He won his co-main event by knockout. He said he wants the title shot. Are you okay with taking him on next and defending that title?
I'm okay to take anyone, you know. I think he did great, you know, on his fight. Congratulations to him. Whatever these guys say, you know, we'll do it. One thing I never did, I don't know if that's right or wrong. Sometimes I think that wasn't the right decision in my old fights. I never pick fights. I just go for them, you know. And I'm here for it again, you know. Whatever happens, happens, and I'm here to. The most important thing is that my fans, the people that appreciate my job, my efforts to be there, are always rooting for me and appreciating to see me fight. So I'm there for them, you know. Right now, at this point of my career, I'm there for them. Because to see people, like you said, screaming my name and being happy for my victory, man, it's priceless. It's something so amazing and so beautiful, you know. I have my good friend here, Bernardo, who's right there, who came from Brazil just to see me, you know, and we are so good friends, and this is so amazing for me. This kind of situation is so amazing for me that I just want to keep going. I just turned 4 years old now, and I'm sure I can go for a few more years.
Yes, sure. Yes, sir. Give it up for our champion, huh? Another belt to this guy's historic career. Hall of Famer. Was the first fight on Big Fox when he won the belt against Cain Velasquez.
Oh, that's right.
Broke MMA for everybody to see. There was millions of people watching that fight live, and that was all on Fox, and this guy was the winner right there. So it just shows some time later he still got it, still killing people, and still one of the best heavyweights walking the fucking planet, man.
You see?
Crazy, man.
You see, that's what I told you, how blessed I am.
Junior, 2 wins here in Bareknuckle. You're the champion right now. What is going to allow you to stay a champion for a long time?
Well, myself, you know, my mind especially, you know, I was always there. I was, you know, even the fights that I have the negative results, you know, I was always ready. But sometimes just pushing things forward, it's good. I became who I became in my life doing that. It was always a lot of anxiety, a lot of very nervous on all the things, you know, afraid of the things, you know, afraid of losing. I don't care about getting beat. I just wanna win, you know. But I was always pushing forward, you know. And my friend Rodo explained that to me very well. At the beginning of my career, I was there to win, with a lot of anxiety, I was pushing. Whatever I was afraid of, doesn't matter. I was pushing myself, and things were working. And then, forward in my career, on UFC or things like that, I was there to not lose. So the beginning was, I gotta win. Then I cannot lose. Always that. I never enjoyed my fights. I never really had fun during my fights. They used to say, you gotta have fun. That was always bothering me, actually, you know, because I don't want to get the negative results. And my last fight with Werdum was the first time ever I fought only my opponent. I fought only against Werdum. I didn't fight myself before, you know. So that was so good. It made me so tonight was the second one. It was a tough one, you know. He was ready for me, and but it was the second one. I said, oh my gosh, you're doing good, but man, I'll got you. I know I will, you know, I have everything what it takes to finish you, you know, and that's what we did, you know. So it's all about your mind, where you put your mind. You know, sometimes it's not easy. Your mind tricks you all the time. But the older I'm getting and the more experience I have, better I'm dealing with that.
Fucking great performance, man.
That's Masvidal style.
Junior, congratulations on your huge title win. You've had quite the career in this sport. You've been around it for many, many years. Where do you see the future taking you?
Well, I don't know, but I think it's bright and beautiful. Because, you know, for sure, I'm going to be here on Gamebred for a good time, long time. You know, we're going to make some amazing fights here. I'm full of energy. I'm living, actually, it's kind of a new beginning for me. You know, the way I'm approaching the things, the way I'm living my life right now, you know, the way I understand. I'm so blessed with my beautiful family and everything. It's so, I don't really, you know, I'm not there I gotta win, or I cannot lose. I'm there to show myself to the people that appreciate me. So thinking like that, you know, I see myself going far.
Sure.
You know, you seem very happy tonight, and you know, you got the boss man sitting next to you, and I don't know if this is sanctioned in Brazil, but how cool would it be for you to take this home and go to Brazil and fight bare knuckle at home?
Oh, that would
That's
be
the
amazing.
birthplace of it.
Yeah.
That's the start. That's where MMA
the whole
was
beginning,
born.
like
Bare
that,
knuckle.
with bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle. So that's definitely a place that we
would
could make
go.
happen. You know, especially with a guy like this, a horse like this in the race. There's not a problem for us to go over there and make this happen eventually.
I like it.
But what would it mean to you? It's been a while since you got to fight at home in Brazil.
I know.
So how important would that be to you while you're here at Gamebred?
It would be amazing. Actually, I was in the UFC. I never had the opportunity to fight in Brazil. You know, so for me right now to have the chance to go back there and fight for my people, you know, it will be something amazing. But one thing is important to remember. You see how many Brazilians we have here? Look, where are you guys? So many guys, you know. They're always there to support us and give that good energy for us to succeed.
Fala, bichon.
Obviously, you have the flying knee on the logo, and then you saw a flying knee tonight. How awesome was that, seeing that,
beautiful.
In that second fight here tonight?
The knee was impressive, and just before that knee, he had took like 2 hard shots. He took a step back, and then boom, flying knee, and then boom, he landed like another 5 vicious machine gun style punches to the face. Great fight. That one was knockout of the night. Then, you know, this guy, he stepped in the ring, so now
that was too fast. Mine was much more excited.
It's
I'm kidding, bro.
Yeah, it could definitely be like that, you know, because we had that one at fight a knockout of the night until the main event, you know, so I think we all.
I saw you jump right out of your seat for that one, came right to the ring.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen you that excited cage side since it started.
Yeah. Tonight was just back-to-back action. It fulfilled in every way possible, and I want to talk to everybody that's at the venue, you know, the guys that are sitting ringside, the guys that are sitting at the nosebleeds, and get everybody's feedback, and everybody loves it, man. And the way that these guys throw on these shows is the greatest thing in the world, you know. And like we always say, not every fighter is meant to fight without the gloves. He could attest to that. A lot of the guys that were up here can tell you not everybody's meant to fight without the gloves. But the guys that are, and the guys that keep attacking and biting like the fighting dogs that they are, they make the fans go wild, man. It's too much entertainment. You can't walk away. You can't look away.
Were the follow-up shots after the knee necessary?
They were super necessary.
Super necessary.
One last question.
Jorge, congratulations on a wonderful event once again. Before the fight started, you were in the hallway talking to your athletes, saying, I don't care if you win or lose, and that this sport can change careers. How do you think your career as a fighter and the time you've spent fighting has helped you mold relationships with the athletes fighting under your banner?
Definitely, they just get to see, you know, what I've done. It's not like I'm going around saying, "Hey, I'm 30-0 and nobody's ever seen me fight." Everybody's seen my whole career from my backyard fights onto fighting for the UFC and everything, and that just makes it real relatable between great fighters, you know, and just guys that fought, you know, like getting a guy like JDS to pick up my phone call and be like, "Bro, you gonna come fight for me?" Getting like that killer back there over there all nice and quiet, Mr. Spong over there to come fight for us. You know, it's just some camaraderie that we have between the fighters that we know we've been in there, done it, and I'm trying to get you guys as much exposure as possible. I'm trying to get you guys the biggest paychecks possible and it's putting the best fucking shows possible, you know?
Awesome. Junior and Jorge, round of applause.
This guy's running, bro.